This is the International 2012 Series 11 Game A. This was played on the 26th of August 2012. It's Navi going against EHOME. The first game of the best of two. And well, it's only a best of two, so it's possible they will draw, it's possible that EHOME will win, and it's possible that Navi will win. Navi won the international. I'm just gonna spoil that to whoever doesn't already know that. But Navi didn't do very good in the group stage. They struggled heavily, and it's sort of what Navi does. They struggle, and they still win, just because they usually come up with some sort of a hero pool which they pick from, and that hero pool isn't what you would expect it to be. It's not the pool consisting of heroes that are the most powerful at that time. It has some powerful heroes, but it has sort of next level tactics in it, and they just keep at it. It doesn't always work, but they make it work from time to time at least, and that's sort of how they win. And Navi's progression, and they just got a lot better throughout the tournament. They showed amazing skills, and yeah, they went really far. They stopped LGD's win streak. LGD didn't drop a single match until they met Navi. The first big lycanthrope, Puppy will play that, so it has to be some sort of a supportish role. It won't be a hardcore carry farming on some sort of lane. It won't be that. Both of the junglers have been banned out, Shen and Enchantress. They banned out Invoker because EHOME has QQQ and Dai who have played Invoker previously, before this match. EHOME played it against IG. They had QQQ played, but Dai played it against Complexity Gaming. So but EHOME, they could be getting Morphling now. It would not surprise me. Not at all. I would be surprised if nobody picked Morphling this game. Nature's Prophet.
EHOME's turn to pick.
And Morphling, there we go.
Navi's turn to pick.
There we go. I presume Lump's gonna play the Morphling. And if he does that, he can easily go mid solo. Ooh, Navi showing some amazing heroes here. This is fight oriented, obviously. They have gank potential, but it's a question of whether Puppy will play the lycanthrope, because these are both supports, and AA and Puppy are usually playing the support. Stand is the mid soul, Light of Heaven, doing Light of Heavens, also known as Shackle Shots, aka Windrunner, which means that he's sort of the side lane guy, and Hwost plays hardcore carry. Depends what kind of a role they want lycanthrope to have.
Tide Hunter.
Tide Hunter. Tide could be side lane solo or support.
EHOME's turn to ban.
It remains to be seen. Podge ban!
Navi's
Podge!
turn to ban.
See that? It's Podge gone. Boom. What? Against Stendi, I suppose. No other explanation. Navi bans out Wisp because EHOME was the team that actually did play Wisp. It took Asians a long time to catch up to the Western scene, because Western scene has used Wisp for a very long time, but the Asians didn't know much of it. They didn't understand why it would be regarded so highly, and well, at some point now, Asian teams have picked it up and started playing Wisp, which is sort of the right thing to do. You have to keep up with the times, otherwise Western teams will just stomp you. Ooh, and Windrunner. that's gonna be given to Light of Heaven.
EHOME's turn
That's
to
for sure.
pick.
EHOME still needs a... Well, depends what they want to do with their heroes. It's hard to tell, not knowing the full metagame back then. I'm not sure what it consisted of, what were the trends.
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds remaining. Not a lot of
5
time to
seconds
come up with
remaining.
some good ideas. Well, there's the reserve time always handy
Reserve
to
time.
help out in these situations. They don't want to rush their picks. On the other, it would be nice if you knew what you were going to pick, but it's not necessary. It's always nice to see what your opponents have, so you can know what kind of a direction you want to go with your lineup. What heroes are better and which heroes are harder to beat. Light of Heaven and Arsart have left Navi since then. Dandy, Hwost and Poppy are still together in the Navi team now.
10 seconds remaining.
Light of Heaven left and AA left.
5
They were
seconds.
sort of...
Storm Spirit is alive.
Yeah! Storm Spirit is alive!
Turn to pick.
As I said, they have several players who can play Storm Spirit, so I'm not surprised. Okay, then it's going to be middle with Queen of Pain. Light of Heaven has the Windrunner, and the tree lane should be... There should be a tree lane then. A Lycanthrope can jungle as well, easily. That's going to be fun. But yeah, I'm interested to see who's going to play the Storm, because I can't say for sure who will. Because Dai has played
10
Storm
seconds
Spirit.
remaining.
It used to be his signature hero at some
5
point.
seconds remaining.
I'm sure QQQ can play it. I'm sure everyone in their team can play it. Oh, the Venomancer support, so Morphling's is going to be the carry. Dai plays the Storm Spirit. I'm sure we will see someone else play the Storm as well in this tournament. As I said, EHOME sort of swaps their roles. For example, the game before, Dai was playing, Dai aka X was playing the Wisp. He was just full blown support Wisp, following Tiny so hard it kind of looked like stalking. And now he's playing the Storm, which is going to go middle probably. It will have a hard time against Queen of Pain, because Storm doesn't have a ranged nuke, therefore it's not that amazing. It's a hard hero to solo
10
with.
seconds remaining.
Okay, Lanm has this Morphling, that's understandable. Lanm being their carry.
5
QQ
seconds remaining.
plays Tidehunter, so... Okay, copied Cat. Okay, Selena Goodness has picked up Nature's Prophet. He will be sent to the side lane then. QQQ is playing Tidehunter, which means I expect him to be supporting, and King Che for sure will be put on the support. Jesus Christ, King Che is playing Venomancer, the support, but right now King Che is sort of playing the side lane. So there's really players who have switched their roles and can do that easily. The only player who hasn't shown much versatility, the two players actually, Lan and Selena Godmes, Copycat. Just because Copycat has played the side lanes all of the time and Lan has played the carry all of the time. He has been mid with Morphling, he has also free farm top lane, so there's some sort of versatility there, but QQQ, King Che and Dai have sort of really stepped out of their roles, parameters, something they shouldn't or wouldn't be considered normal or common. AA is playing the Leshrac going top with Dandy Hwost train. was with Sand King, I sort of expected. So this is going to be a Sand King with some level of farm. Light of Heaven. I'm expecting him to stay on top lane. Dandy is going middle for sure, and Mr. Wolf will farm the jungle. He's waiting to have another set of wolves up and running because his mana pool is really limited.
30
They try
seconds
to
to
fight
battle.
someone, but instead they get scouted out themselves. Copycats. He has level 1 Nature's Call.
Come!
Clarity is already running. Don't be too eager to waste your clarities. You will need them.
The battle begins.
Secure the rune from each side, and rune is
Thrice
bought
the torment.
with several AAs. Slum speed, yeah, they put Lum in the middle. Dai solo top with Storm. Dai hasn't played top safe lane farmer. No, he has. With Invoker, he did. So this is sort of going back to the first games the EHOME had. Only difference is that Storm Spirit is replacing Invoker. Light of Heaven, he should be fine. Or King Che. Oh, Tango will keep him alive. Pretty close though. One hit away from death. Just one hit. That's just good harassed. Nothing more to it. They can't kill him. Lum struggling to get last hits. He has one. Just one. Indeed, showing who's boss. Not going very well.
Denied!
Denied. Hehe. As I said, Host farming bot lane. Dai will get the farm top lane with 2 supports. And okay, the Copycat has left bot lane just because he can't get anything. He's at risk of getting ganked all of the time, so he has to run back. Lycanthrope is having a nice time in the wall with the wolves in the forest.
Too bad.
QQQ, what are you doing? Trying to go on Dandy. Also trying to force Dandy off the lane so he can't kill Morphling. Otherwise, a blink in nuke would just take care of Lum. AA has picked up the invisibility rune. A stun and he's dead. Unless he waveforms out and gets far enough to survive. AA will die. But the first blood goes to AA, so it's sort of obvious who won that. Copycat's here to get the experience and maybe the farm as well, depending on whether he will get the last hits or not. They're trying to start Light of Heaven, but it's difficult with the lane pushing. So all in all, I have to say that Navi is getting better of this, for sure. Considering they get the jungle farm pretty nicely. Copycat struggling on low levels. Bot lane, Vost is farming. No one farming for EHOME. Mid lane, Dandy's farming. Lum struggling heavily. And top lane, Light of Heaven's not getting much, getting some sort of experience. Not getting anything, Dai's winning that lane. So all in all, it's still better for Navi. Dandy's level 5. Picked up 2 2 points into Scream of Pain. Just got his bottle.
Double damage.
Well, the chicken's coming. With a bottle for him.
Dire structures.
Instant 45.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, the tower will fall. A lot of damage here. They will nuke the creeps to hasten the push. More creeps coming in. They don't want to tank the tower. Just they can't.
Dire's bottom
The wolves are
tower is
dealing
under
so much damage, but they're also dying. Just the tower deals a lot of damage. But the double damage is still there. Another
bottom tower has fallen.
diabolic edict. Tower is dead. The Indy will die here.
No.
No blink yet. Forced doing damage to King Che, but no one else there.
Dire's bottom tower is
Was
under
if
attack.
he goes after him, he would kill him. He was just, if he deals enough damage, he can just burst strike in, do a hit or two, and King Che would have died there.
Dire's bottom
Lum
tower
now in
has
trouble.
fallen.
Lum for some reason knows that he's not going to be in any danger. Oh, now he's dead.
Didn't
I'm not
like
sure
the
why he
sound of
thought he
that.
wouldn't be in danger, knowing that Dandy was alive. With the TP he could get there and then blink in. Yes. Indeed, that could happen. And
Let
just
the sharks have my
a quick and
Dire's
clean
middle
kill.
tower is under attack.
Just go as close as you can, burst strike, and Dandy's there to deal the nuke. Another gank on Lang. It shouldn't be too difficult to get away from that with a waveform. They don't have that much lockdown. They need to hit their stuns. Full Storm's getting the free farm top.
Radiant's top tower is
That's
under
something.
attack.
They're pushing the top lane now. The tower will not fall fast. That
Radiant's top
will
tower is under attack.
take a while. They're diving? Nope, they're not. Just casual nuke. Putting a shadow strike on someone with a bottle will delay the bottle usage for a very long time. If you try to use the bottle, it will be cancelled by a ticking damage. Which is also why Queen of Pain is strong on mid lane. Light of Heaven.
Here I am.
He dodges the nuke and gets the kill. Cuphead has to TP in as well, just for safety. If Navi had 2 or 3 TP scrolls, they could have turned that fight around.
Dire's middle tower
Storm
has
Spirit
fallen.
had used his mana, so it would have been dangerous for him to even
Radiant's top tower is
yeah,
under
waste it.
attack.
Mid tower fell, so it's a sort of a trade. They dropped the hero on top and got some damage to the tower, but they got a tower kill for themselves. Dai is in grave danger now. He doesn't have mana to jump properly. And he gets nuked down. Ghost comes up with a stun, and that's the end of that. The tower has to fall now. 5 heroes top. I don't really see them defending this, even though it's full HP. Okay, Dandy backs off. You don't need Dandy to push the tower. Only a few nukes to damage the creeps. Why are you putting the wolves thing?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There's no fortification. What's EHOME doing during all of this?
Radiant's
Focusing
bottom
on
tower is
middle.
under attack.
Copied cat. Has a tango to get away. Sand King's out of mana. That's what you get for stunning creeps. But the tower stands.
You had that, didn't you?
The tower actually stands. Wolf's trying to get the dagger, and he's there. He actually has the money. He could buy it right now and deliver it with the chicken, or wait a few moments, go to the secret shop near the lane and get it from there. got it. Let's just note that the three biggest net worths are on Navi side. Light of Heaven, the least farmed hero on Navi side, has more than the meat solo. This isn't looking good for EHOME. They're not behind with kills that much, only one kill, but when it comes to gold, wow, a massive lead for Navi. If you take into account the fact that there are only 16k on Navi, and EHOME has a bit more than just half of that. Massive lead. Now it's all about tower defending for Navi. Shouldn't be too difficult. They do have a power shot. They do have A8 there to stun from a long distance, during all of which Lan has to catch up with farm. You shouldn't underestimate Lan and his ability to get a huge bunch of farm really quickly, especially this being a Morphling. Back then Morphling could get his farm. Nowadays Morphling getting farm doesn't happen as often. It rarely goes down as you would hope it. Wost, what are you doing with QQQ? And QQQ, what are you doing with Wost? And he doesn't give chase. He has a dagger, he could have gone for some of it, but it was also a... what tower fell? It was also a diversion. Top tower fell because of it. It would have been difficult for EHOME to defend it, but it was near impossible if QQQ was caught off guard like Wost. Fortification to reflect some of the damage coming from Edict. Hey, get closer. Ah, level 1 gush. Yep, level 1 gush. Not really one of the nukes to deal the damage. Farming under the tower, still in danger. Now he's waiting there. Dandy's arriving. Dandy is there. Wolves are maxed out, which means they are invisible now. Trying to be annoying to QQQ, blocking him. Nice crits. A bunch of damage, and Lum's now stuck in the tower against several heroes, and he doesn't know what to do. Because they're still letting someone farm bot right now. Storm Spirit here. Oh wow! Why? Don't run it like that. Next to each other. Voss failed his ultimate, then he's there with almost max mana. AA is deeping out with low HP. A good power strike seals the deal. 2 more deaths for EHOME. And Navi is now free to push top lane. They used up all of their resources, I must say. Several of the heroes are low. AA TP'd out with a very low HP. But it's sort of clean. They came in, they got the kills, they didn't die, and they got the tower as well. And their lead is just becoming bigger and bigger. Continuing to farm heavily. Now it's time to give QQQ the necessary space to get level 6. I'm not sure whether that will happen or not, but we can hope. QQQ of course playing 357. He played together with 820. 820 and QQQ were in EHOME at the first international. They got second place, and after the international, 820 sort of resigned from Dota playing. There was some coaching and some casting and stuff like that involved, but nothing major. 820 was an amazing player and team captain. During the 820 era, I became a fan of EHOME. Even though 820 left, I still like the team with all its glory, whatever the lineup. Because if you look at nowadays, the Chinese teams, several of the teams have MVPs who have just been in EHOME. If you look at DK, who are the MVPs there? Okay, Burning, let's say. A lot of the time it's Q, and from time to time they also have MMY, aka X, aka Die as the
I'm
MVP.
over here.
All of them have, all three of them have been in EHOME.
Over here.
They're just getting EHOME off guard. Queen of Pain is an excellent hero if you're ahead. You can just blink in and get the kills, whatever necessary. King J should be, he's deeping out, he's safe, he's safe. There's no escaping a blinking cop. Even with waveform, it's difficult from time to time. It is just a difficult game for them because there's just nothing has happened, nothing major has happened. They haven't been properly team wiped even, and there are only 9 kills on Navi's side, and EHOME has 3, so the lead shouldn't be as big as it is. The farm difference is just amazing. Navi's pulling ahead, but silently and quietly, and I'm not entirely sure how. How is this happening? Lung? Oh well, he can be a bully now. He has a haste drone, unless he gets locked down by stuns. And Navi do have stuns. A shackle shot, a burst strike, and swift cure. That's all the stuns we need. Necrobook. If you're ahead, go push. Navi likes to push. Oh yes, they do. A Necrobook is excellent for pushing. Wolves are excellent for pushing. Bonus hull damage is excellent for pushing. Flash, totally amazing when it comes to pushing. Mid lane diversion. Hey guys, look at us. We're going mid lane. We're pushing your tower. During all of which, Puppy sets up a Roshan. Alan gets some farm.
Dire's middle tower is
He doesn't
under
really have
attack.
anything.
It's me.
Dire's
The top tower,
structures are
yeah, Copycat
fortified.
TP's in.
Radiant's
He has a mech
middle
now.
tower is under attack.
That's something.
Dire's
Fights,
middle
that's
tower is
something.
under attack.
It's
Radiant's top tower-
it's really good
Radiant's
against Cop.
top tower has fallen.
Taking into account the fact that Cop deals AoE damage. Neglecting even one nuke is a huge thing. Dainty has a Hex ready, if he chooses to pick it up at some point. Go for Copycat, but a nice TP. Gets away there safely, because Cop doesn't have the Hex yet. If he did, that could have been a kill. And Puppy keeps farming. It's like they don't know that chicken exists. You have items. You can buy items and you can have them delivered by the chicken. You don't have to go back to base. Okay, so Navi is now sort of losing control, I suspect, because EHOME is dodging fights. They're not defending their lanes. They're split pushing from other sides, and Navi is struggling to get a fight off. Now the fight will happen. At least one will be dead. One has to try to get away. QQQ's there with an ultimate. AA being focused down. X uses. X used electric vortex and Wurst goes down. He did the exact right thing. He didn't need to use the vortex on AA, because Xarsart was already dead, so he used it on the hero that actually needed it. Ah, God is here! No mana left. Then deep. Ah, the Aegis is gone.
Middle tower is
But Lan also died. Aegis is gone, and now they're giving change to Die. Die does not have mana. They're not gonna go for anything. Gwynplaine has the Hex. There aren't many towers standing for EHOME, only the base.
has been denied.
They denied middle tower. Good enough. So they got 2 kills. Both of them from a nice Storm champ, because Storm, let's face it, is only hero on EHOME side who's doing pretty okay. Copycat, yeah, he has the mech and treads, but for a nature's prophet, you would want to have more. I mean, this is fine as well. But the Morphling is empty of items. Dandy gets swept down there. Wolf's now dying. That was a nice gank. Venometer died though. But still, it's still amazing to see some Storm play. Just with the whole team just go in. The problem I see them doing a lot of the time is they go in and they stick together when they go in, giving the opportunity for the opposing team to retaliate using AoE spells and AoE disables as well. For example, if you have 3 heroes in one place and you use an split earth which stuns all of them, also deals moderate damage, it sets up a team wipe basically. After that initial stun, you can clear the team out. Queen of Pain perfectly capable of doing that with a few nukes. It's not really the ideal situation for them, but they don't seem to care. Lum's often waveforming in really nicely. It's not his fault, but then Morph's not the only one there. Dai's already there, and they're going in to save someone, so that someone is also there. And in the end, they end up to be was greedy bastards. Wanted a double stun, got 0. He could use still prayers. Nobody out of there. No peace, no quiet. King Che has to do his best to put up a wall of wards. What? It was off cooldown.
Where's the party? Let the fun begin.
Die. Trying to be annoying. Lan, what did you do? You killed the Necrobook. Can't say that's a good idea. Navi waits for them to get out of the base now.
Radiant's bottom tower is
This is
under
sneaky
attack.
tactics, but it will pay off if an EHOME doesn't expect it. They show the AA, so they must know that they're not completely backed
Radiant's
out.
bottom
They
tower
smoke.
is under attack.
But there's a sentry there. They know exactly what's going on. AA, I missed it. QQQ ultimates there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Light of Heaven, Mecha saves the day. Dies dead. Copycat's trying to run away. Lan has already bought back. Nothing you can do about it. Copycat's dead. It was a trap. AA Hazard was the bait and they fell for it. Already has a soul booster as well. Storm missed his jump, it wasn't on point, so he used a lot of additional mana to get to where he was supposed to be in the first place. And that just set up a bad fight for them. It's not really a fight you would want to have. They had the sentry ward now placed from the other side. They had the sentry ward there, so the smoke, they saw it. They saw all of it. They knew it was a trap. And EHOME fell for it. But I'm gonna say this again. Even though the gold difference is so huge, it doesn't feel like Na'Vi is that much ahead. It doesn't feel like Na'Vi can just go in, waltz into the base and take everything down. It feels like it's a lot more equal, a lot more even, but it's not. They're really far behind. Dandy has twice the farm. Dandy and Puppy have twice the farm Morphling. It's difficult to farm. Considering the farming times are ridiculous. BKB will be a horribly late BKB. Puppy with level 3 Necrobo. Some more wolves to deal damage. He's afraid. He didn't wait for an additional 100 units. If he had, he would have been able to deal damage to at least 2 heroes. But he didn't. He was afraid. And if he had gone closer, it would have been possible for him to die. Yet again, he doesn't go for the ranged Necrobook unit. He got it. Oh! Where did Dai get his BKB? That's an opportunity for them to fight this. They're still trying to defend this. But Copycat doing the right thing, pushing forward. Fast every. Oh, massive team fight. Lam's trying to get away. Puppy giving chase. No one's focusing Rex yet. Copycat showing the fight. Gets burst right in the ground. Sure dead. Then he has loads of mana to spend. QQQ trying to run around, not die, but he's dead. Nothing he can do. Bot tower might still. Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. Just GG. Now we take game 1. There would be another game. I can't say what went horribly wrong. Just the laning phase was just so bad for EHOME. They couldn't recover, and now we was just gaining a lead, step by step gaining a lead and not giving anything up. Well, they did give up several towers, which they shouldn't have. They should be able to defend. Lun was completely shut down. He didn't have any farm, even though 107 CS. It's sort of. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. Didn't have any items. So, yeah.